Welcome to Beer Junkie. I'm your host, Paul Pabst, and for episode 3, we blew out the budget, if we had a budget, and we brought in a heavyweight beer from a serious beer town. The beer, Substance Ale, Bissell Brothers Brewing, Portland, Maine. Before we get to the beer, let's get to the town itself. This is the kind of town you drive to, you fly to, you spend a weekend eating seafood. They must have 15 breweries within walking distance of wherever you're staying in that town. Lone Pine, Bissell Brothers, Bunker, Rising Tide, Austin Street. That's off the top of my head. You just walk through the town and you're bound to fall into a brewery. Let's get to the vitals. Today's beer is Substance Ale by Bissell Brothers in Portland, Maine. Substance is their flagship beer. It's an IPA, ABV of 6.6. The word dank is used in the description, which is almost always good. Substance is constantly ranked among the top beers in the US. Seriously, top. Bissell Brothers was founded in 2013. The Portland Brew House does serve food. They got a full kitchen, as does the Milo location. Bissell is one of the faces of the Portland brew scene. Portland, Maine, as I said, is a destination for beer lovers. You can walk up and down the city, find beer places. You could find cider, wine, everything. Let's get to the beer. It's time for the look. Substance Ale, like I said, it's a heavyweight beer. The can itself, I see what they're going for here. Kind of an industrial look, all business, just about what's inside. I don't love the can. It doesn't really stand out. I guess it's kind of easy to find, but there's a lot with this logo out there. I'm not dissing the can, but they're going for a Breaking Bad type feel, which I do like. Great show, by the way, if you haven't seen it. But again, recognizable, clean look, a bit industrial. I'll take it. Time for the first sip. Let's get to it. Oh, I nailed that. Let it breathe a little bit. Don't just pound it. This is a heavyweight beer, as I said. This is a luxury beer. You know, there's some beers around America. There's a couple in Vermont that I love. Foley Brothers, places like this. Bissell Brothers. You've tasted it before and you recognize it really fast. It's not as strong of a beer as you think. You think this is one of those Northeast IPAs that blow your hair back. Not really. It's more smooth than powerful, which is a good thing. I notice a little bit of pine. The second sip, you actually taste it a little more. Almost a little bit, like I said, it's dank. It hits the back of your mouth. It's stronger on the back end than it is when you first sip it. I'm gonna need a minute here. It's that good. It's that good. All right, time for the recommendation. This is the kind of beer you aspire to find. I'm not trying to oversell it, but when you're in the Northeast, if you see this at a pub, you see it in a liquor store, you grab it, you bring it home. This is not a beer where you have 7 of them in one night. This is the beer you have at the house, you crack it open after a good day, and you kind of sip it. The other thing I would do with a beer like this, if your friends haven't tried a high-end beer like this, crack it, get a couple glasses together and let your friends give it a try so everyone could try it. I have a brother-in-law who comes by my house sometimes, and he doesn't know anything about beer or liquor. And he once took a beer from Heady Topper, and he went in my fridge and he took a Heady Topper, which were at the time very hard to get. He took a pull and goes, oh, he goes, I don't really like it. And he poured it down the sink. He's lucky I didn't just go spider monkey on him, but this is the kind of beer that you don't let your dumb brother-in-law have. That's the recommendation. All right, let's put the summary on today's beer. Like I said, it's a heavyweight. Try to find it, try to get up there. But just as important as Bissell Brothers and the beer we tried today is Portland, Maine is a town you should check out. For the beer, for the seafood, for the weather, great in summer, really awesome town. But click on the link at the end of this to see all our beer reviews. Go to gearjunkie.com and all their social channels to read about the beers we've been checking out. And go to ppabst34 at Instagram and send us the beer you want us to try out. I'm your master of ceremonies. I'm gonna drink some more beer. Take it easy.